You okay?
Never better. What is the mother hen thing suddenly? Look, if there's not an Obrick here somewhere, we find them, we're going to find Britt's kid.
Maybe us too.
You're going back to Fort Charles tonight or what? Nicholas?
Hi, sweetheart. Do you know what? Now it's only you and me. And it's time for us to go. Yes, it is. Britta?
Father? Patrick? What is it?
Marry me.
What? What did you just say?
I said, marry me. Sabrina. Will you marry me?
Robin. You're alive.
I hardly recognized you. It's been a long time.
It has. I see you've met Ben.
You mean Cesar?
No, I mean Ben. My son. Give him to me, Father. Give me my son.
You take downstairs. I'll go up.
No. If Robin's here, we should both find her.
Not a contest.
No, I know that. It's a rescue mission, but we're her parents. I want us to find her together.
Whoa! There's a sight to gladden the heart.
What is it?
Somebody got the better of Obrick. I must say, it didn't bother me to see her like this, given the problems she's caused myself and Robin. Look, why not for time's sake, I just put one in her and finish it.
Don't look to me to stop you, but we need answers. Okay?
It's your lucky day. Wake up, bitch.
I guess that was a little bit clumsy blurting it out like that. I should have put a little more thought into this.
Yeah.
This moment.
It was kind of an ambush proposal.
But a serious one. So what do you say?
Honestly, I don't know. Patrick, a few hours ago, you were insisting that your wife had called you, and you were convinced that you had just spoken to Robin, and now you're asking me to marry you? Patrick, what's going on? Where is this coming from?
Oh my God, Nicholas. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
Everyone in Port Charles thinks you died in an explosion at General Hospital. I don't
No, it was all staged somehow.
There was proof they found your body, Robin.
I don't know whose body it was, but it wasn't mine. It's me, Nicholas. I'm here. And so are you, thank God. Oh my God, thank God. Thank God you're here.
I've already asked you once, Father. Now give me my son.
Well, you can't be trusted to rear him, neither can your mother. You see, only a man can teach him what he really needs to know.
I don't care what you want to teach him. He's my son.
No, you're mistaken. You see, your mother gave him to me.
She had no right. He's my little boy. I love him. You can't have him.
I hoped Anna would give me a son. Sadly, it wasn't to be. But this was. I finally have an heir. A male. Yes. My own flesh and blood. Yes.
No, Father, you're the one who's mistaken. Ben isn't your flesh and blood.
Come on, wakey. Have a nice rest.
At least it didn't last as long as yours.
Where is she? Who? You know. Where's Robin?
How did this happen? How are you still alive, Robin?
It was all part of Jerry's crazy plan.
Jerry Jacks. Is that why he's here?
Yes. He wanted me to come up with a cure for his polonium poisoning, and so he's held me captive here, and then they moved me from place to place, and all I've been doing is just waiting for someone to figure out that I'm still alive. And wait, oh my God. Patrick told you that I was here, didn't he? I knew that I got through to him when I called. I knew it.
It's simple. I want to marry you because I love you.
Patrick, I know that you love me. But this is a big deal. I'm not sure you're ready to move on from Robin. I'm not sure you're ready to make this break from her.
Robin's gone. Yeah, I accepted it.
Yeah, I know that you know that in your head, but do you know that in your heart? I mean, first, you wouldn't take off your wedding ring, and then you were keeping tickets for trips that you were supposed to take together, and then that phone call happened.
Okay, I know. Like, I acted crazy with the phone call, insisting that was Robin, and I'm sorry about that.
Look, you don't have to apologize. You were being honest about what you thought and how you felt. I'm just saying, Patrick, a few hours ago, you didn't seem like you were ready to move on from Robin. So my question is, what happened between now and then?
Elizabeth is what happened. Come here. We had a really long talk before you got here. And I told her about the phone call. And it turns out that she had a similar situation happen to her after her son Jake died. And Jake was gone, that was undeniable, but she kept thinking that she was seeing him. She said that she wanted to believe that he was still alive, and I realized that that's exactly what I was doing. And Elizabeth helped me see that.
Good. I'm glad that Elizabeth was able to help you.
And you did too. And you're right. Look, I didn't imagine that phone call. But there could be any number of explanations for it, okay? It could have been a wrong number, or maybe it was a woman saying that her name was Robin. I don't know. Or maybe you're right. Maybe it was a prank. And as hard as that was for me to realize, I know that I can't look at it any other way. Whatever that phone call was, I know that it wasn't Robin.
I have a confession. When I took off to meet Felix, I wasn't meeting Felix. It was just an excuse.
For what?
I was so convinced that the phone call was a prank that I accused Carlos of staging it.
You really think your ex would do something like that?
I don't know. I mean, considering everything he's done to make trouble for us, I thought that it could be possible.
Yeah, I guess I could have thought about that if I was thinking a little bit more clearly, but instead of, I insisted that it was Robin. What did he say?
Oh, well, he denied it, of course. I mean, what else could he do?
Do you believe him?
I don't know. I don't know. He's just been working so hard to make me doubt you and trying to rekindle our relationship. Wait, that's not why you proposed to me. Not because of Carlos, right?
No. Me proposing to you had nothing to do with him. It had to do with Robin.
Wait, I don't understand. Why didn't Patrick come himself?
Patrick didn't send me.
So, wait, he didn't tell you that I called?
No, I don't know anything about a call. Robin, I had no idea that you were even alive.
Then if you don't know that I'm alive, why are you even here?
I'm trying to help my friend Britt find her little boy.
Oh, no.
Her mother kidnapped him and brought what? What do you know?
Obrecht, she brought him here, the baby, and I took care of him.
What? Are you is he okay?
I took care of him. I took care of him for Patrick.
For what do you mean?
Well, the baby. I mean, he's Patrick's son.
Oh, God. Patrick is not the father of Britt's baby.
That's right, Father. Not one drop of your blood is in my son.
Of course it is. He's my grandson.
Not the way you want him to be.
Did your mother lie to me about you? Are you some other man's bastard?
No. She didn't lie to you about that. Unfortunately. I have your DNA, but Ben doesn't.
You talk a lot of nonsense. Look at me. If you truly are my daughter and carry my DNA, how can you say little Cesar isn't my family?
Because I'm your biological daughter, but Ben isn't my biological son.
No more lies. Tell us where we can find Robin. I've already told you. She's dead.
Don't even go there. I've seen her with you alive.
You dreamt of her while you were in a coma.
You were trying to kill her.
I stand corrected. It was a nightmare.
I came into the room, she was strapped to a bed. I took the needle meant for her.
If you're so certain my intent was to kill your daughter, wouldn't I have completed the task once you were out of commission? But you didn't. Faison told me that she's alive. You fool. He'd say anything to please you. He told me he'd take me to her. Cesar didn't want to take you to your daughter. He wanted to take you to his bed. And when he failed to entice you, he tried to use me as your replacement. I'm sorry, what? Are you happy? He wants only you. Never mind that I am the one who is loyal. I freed him from prison. I brought him a boy child. He wants me to wear your face in his bed. I should have never made that mask in your image. It's only given him more reason to inflict pain on me. It's obvious Faison has hurt you. You could hurt him back by helping us. Tell us where we can find Robin. Faison doesn't deserve you. You've been loyal to him for years. How's you repaid that? By humiliation. You risked your life, your freedom. For what? Has he returned your affection? I don't think so. He just wants you to be me. You deserve more. And why is this of interest to you? I just think it's time for Faison to get what he deserves. Don't you? I mean, you are gonna have to be punished for what you did to Robert. And to Robin. But if you cooperate with us, I will see to it that the court goes easy on you. And I will put Faison away for good. Huh? Your daughter Britt, she said that you don't care about her, but I know that's not true. She may not agree with your methods, but you only want what's best for her. Because you're a mother. Your child is your #1 priority. So you can understand what I'm going through. Believing that Robin is alive. And not being able to find her. And what about your own child? Your own daughter? She's suffering without her baby. You can put an end to all of this. You can have your revenge on Faison. If you just tell us where Robin is. And maybe we can find Britt's baby too. I will tell you what you want to know.
Patrick is not the father of that little boy.
No.
But Obrecht told me that he was.
Probably so you'd be willing to take care of him.
No, I saw the DVD of the nurse's ball, and Britt walked on stage and announced to everybody that she was carrying Patrick's baby.
She was lying. She was in love with Patrick, but he wasn't in love with her.
Patrick, you've suffered an unimaginable loss. If you still need time to deal with that, it's okay. You can. You don't have to propose to me to try to prove something to me or to yourself.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
Look, I'm just saying, if you want to take the proposal back, you can. We'll pretend it never happened.